Hi, I'm Ken Gall, Technical Sales Manager with Cavallo, showing a presentation today of the integrated PayFabric solution from EVO that's built right into SalesPad. I'm going to show it first of all by running the plugin within SalesPad, and then also another method where you can enable customer self-service using a method called PayLink from EVO. So to kick off an example of what this is going to look like within the system, first of all, I've got an order queued up here, an item for $525, where I'm now ready to accept a payment. Whether I click directly into the payment line or run it as a workflow plugin, I'm now going to be able to accept a payment. Within the payment screen here, you can see that I'm on PayFabric, and I'm able to do a couple different types of transactions here. I can authorize the card if I'm only accepting the authorization and I'll capture it later, or I can go directly to capturing the charge now. You'll also see that I've got a stored card on file for this customer. So using this, you can also securely store cards for customers so that you can reuse those again later. One of the great benefits of this is that you don't have to then exchange that cardholder data over the phone or via email, because the cards are automatically stored within PayFabric in their servers, keeping the cardholder data out of your database. I'm going to create this new charge. You'll see that it calls out to PayFabric now, where I can enter the transactions amount, but I've already pre-populated it with the totals, customer information, and referencing that card. Again, I could enter a new one if I needed to against this order. Otherwise, I'm going to use the one that's stored. I'll process the transaction. And that calls out to the cardholder's bank, gets the approval, denial, or whatever the other message is. In this case, the approval. The amount remaining will reduce to 0, and the transaction will be logged in here as well. So there you go. The payment has been made on this order. It's reflected there in the total, and now you can move this order through the process. The next instance that I'm going to show is another handy feature that's built right in called PayLink. And with that, you're able to then send a link that's secure to your customer via email or text message, so they can access a portal where they can enter their payment information. So to run through that, I've got an order queued up here. I'm going to release this and trigger a PayLink plugin to run via my workflow automation. So with that, the order has moved through, but what's also happened in the background is that I'm able to access that email as if I'm the customer now. So the role is reversed here now. I'm the customer. I've got this email. I'm able to access this, giving me details of the order that I need to make a payment for. I can click into this link and make that payment. So in this example, I'll pay by a credit card. The customer can enter in their cardholder information, or in this case, using their stored card, and process that transaction. Now there's a confirmation here that the payment has been completed, and that will be written back to the order in SalesPad as well. They get a receipt of that information, and from SalesPad, the order would then be marked as paid and ready to be fulfilled. So what you saw was two ways to be able to process a payment within SalesPad. Firstly, directly within the application, and then also with a PayLink to enable a customer to do some self-service payments. At Cavallo, we're proud of our long-standing partnership with EVO to provide fast and secure credit card processing. Thank you for your time.